Hey, what's up, you guys? Andrea17 once again with another video. Today, I want to talk about the next steps that the Dallas Mavericks team has to make in order to make the next leap for the team. As you all know, they got eliminated by the Clippers this weekend. I kind of already saw it coming. If you follow me in other social media accounts and stuff, you know that I've been talking about how as soon as the Mavericks lost, what was it, game 3, I just felt like, you know what, that's it. The Clippers are here, and they've announced they're here, and Kawhi Leonard's here. But having said that, the Mavericks have a tough road ahead of them. I'm going to be a little bit critical on the Mavericks, but I think it's well-deserved. I don't think anything that I'm saying is unjustified. I think everything that I'm saying is justified and more. The Mavericks have been a poor team. I could probably say taking it all the way back to Nowitzki. Taking it all the way back then. The Mavericks have not been a good franchise ever since they won the championship back in 2000. Oh man, I don't even know. 2011. Man, they've really had a hard time being relevant. They have missed at building a great team for many years, and they in a way got bailed out by picking out Luka, because Luka has saved this franchise from being bottom feeders over and over and over again. And I'll even say that I'll even go as far as to say that they basically got lucky with this pick. And the reason I say that is because nothing else besides this pick adds up to anything good. So how do you want me to believe that the Mavericks, I'm sure they thought Luka was great. I'm sure they thought he was going to be really good. But I'm sure they did not believe that he was going to turn out to be what he is now, because none of the other moves follow that. They struck out many times before Luka, and they've already struck out many times after Luka. They have failed to build a good team around him. Why? Because they were so eager to win now, that they traded away picks to get him. Sure, that's fine, because you got him. You got your guy. Second, they were so eager to get something done now. They went out and traded for a, in a way, broken commodity with Porzingis and Hardaway. And Hardaway also brings in salary. And you trade away picks. So now you have Porzingis and Hardaway. Sure, you got to the first round, but you've gone to the first round 2 years in a row, and you've lost in the first round 2 years in a row. And clearly everybody is against Porzingis. All the Mavericks fans have had it to here with Porzingis. I look at the coach, Rick Carlisle. He's got to go. I'm sorry, he's got to go. I know consistency matters in this league, and I understand the value and power of consistency. There's something to be said when you have one voice there for a very long time. But it's also, there's something to be said of, okay, usually you have that one voice there for a very long time when you're winning for a very long time. That's not the case with Rick Carlisle. He's just been there for a long time. The winning has not followed. The team has not followed. He's got to go. Staff's got to go. This team that the Mavericks have built, it's not good. It's not a good team. I know Hardaway because I'm a Hawks fan, and I remember Hardaway. He's very streaky. He can be very good some games, and he can be very bad in other games. That's why he's Tim Hardaway. That's why he's not Klay Thompson per se. He has his inconsistency issues, and what he's getting paid for, I guess, sure, it's worthwhile in a way. But at the same time, it straps up money, right? You look at Porzingis. I don't know what to make of Porzingis. I would like to say, hey, Porzingis, he's lost it, or he's not that star anymore. But then I think about it, and I'm like, well, how do I know it's Porzingis? Porzingis was a star outside of Dallas, right? That's why you guys traded for him. That's why the Mavericks traded for him, because he was a star. And he did it in the biggest stage of them all. He did it in Madison Square Garden in New York City. He was a superstar. And now that he's in Dallas, he's not that anymore. Sure, injuries have played a role, but I don't really know that it's him until I see him in another team or the coach gets changed. Because he came into a bad franchise. He came into a bad environment. And look, heart takes you many places, but it can only take you so far. And the Dallas Maverick fans, the fan base, and everything, there's a lot of heart there. And I commend you for having so much heart and loving your team as much as you do. But what I'm saying is nothing but the truth, and you know it. You can come at me with heart all you want, but just look at the statistics and just look at history, and it's the truth. Really, Boban, I don't even know how to say his last name, Marjanovic, he was your X factor this last game. I mean, I was seeing it unfold in front of my eyes, and I just thought, this is the X factor. This is the big plan that's going to destroy the Clippers. Boban Marjanovic. I mean, no offense. Yeah, sure, he's 7 feet 3 inches tall and all this stuff, and it kind of worked. But when you're in trouble as a team when you're depending on Boban Marjanovic, or however you pronounce his name, that's called desperation. That's what that's called. I don't like it. Especially because Luka deserves better. Luka deserves to have a better supporting cast around him. I just think this team is built poorly. I think Luka is asked to do a lot. Granted, he can do a lot. When a player is asked to do a lot, he's going to get great numbers, right? We see it time and time again. We see it with Westbrook. We've seen it with many other players who have been on bad team, and when they're asked to do everything, they put up great numbers. So the numbers that Luka has put, they don't truly reflect who he is as a player until he has a good supporting cast. Then we'll see exactly who he is. But he's done his part, and I would look at the front office and I would say, you got to do a better job of building a better team around him, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because you're basically asking a free agent to come to Dallas, and not that that's impossible. But it hasn't worked for many years now. For many years, Dallas has struck out on the biggest free agents. Maybe with Luka there, it'll change. But I don't know that. I don't know if Luka has that drawing power. I mean, if so, why didn't it happen last year? Why didn't it happen 2 years ago with Kawhi? Right? So, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But history hasn't shown us that. I would also say that now Porzingis is a problem, because Porzingis got offered an extension, and nobody's going to want Porzingis the way he's looking. Or if so, they're going to offer you very little. And Dallas is not going to be happy with the return. It's going to be a minimal return. But at this point, it's like it just doesn't seem like it's working out. Clearly, Porzingis thinks he's still a star. I don't know if he is or he isn't. I just know he's in a bad situation, and that's not fair to him either, because he did it in the biggest stage of them all, and I saw it. Porzingis was a superstar. He was at the highest peak, in New York, and I know he's been injured, but I can't definitively say that he's not the same player. I have to see it in another situation, or the coaching has to change. Rick Carlisle's got to go. He's got to go. Right? And I mean, Luka, I think he also needs to get in better shape. He needs to become a better defender. He has height, but height is not everything. He has to get better on the defensive end of things. I saw a Luka who got called out by Kawhi multiple times in Game 6, and Kawhi served them up. He cooked them. I mean, it's one thing to accidentally get matched up with a player. It's another when they're calling you out, right? You rarely see that. Like LeBron, he never asks for, hey, I want Kawhi. Run this pick real quick so I can get matched up with Kawhi or Antetokounmpo, right? You rarely see that. And Kawhi called out Luka. He called out his number because he knows he's not good on the defensive end of the ball. So he needs to get better at that. So the next steps for me, for Dallas to take the next step, would be somehow, somewhere, you're going to have to get some type of just valuable assets, whether that be picks or shooting. I don't know. You have to clear up that cap situation. You got into cap trouble trading for Porzingis and Tim Hardaway. Now you got to get rid of it. And at the same time, you got to get assets. And at the same time, you need to have enough money to sign some free agents. Like, it's just not. It's not good. Dallas has Luka, but they've done a poor job of surrounding Luka with the right environment for him to flourish at the highest peak. And they're gonna have to get creative. They're gonna have to get creative with it. But I mean, that's what they got to do. That's my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think. Dallas fans, don't hesitate to comment down below and let me know. I'm always open to opinion. I'm always open to hear you guys out and your point of view. So make sure to leave a comment down below, share, subscribe to the video. And as always, thank you for watching and listening. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.